Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. JC here, and because I got the urge to play the game, I'm playing and recording one day earlier. So I have a Chipmonk.
You have?
Yes. Yes, I have.
He's now going to explain what's been going on.
Which is a really good way of also explaining to Chipmonk what the hell has been going on. We are now the better part of 50 in-game years later.
It is now Boxing Day, 1950.
Yep. 1950. Yeah, we finished last time in 1903 or something like that.
Wow, you have been busy.
Yes, I moved time on because at the rate we were going, it'll end up like the last series where I never get to the end before I've done everything. I'm going, well, what do I do?
I'm bored.
I'm bored. I've got nothing else to show you guys, and we haven't hit the modern. So my aim is to get to the modern. The reason I'm stopping here is, well, the Steam era is coming to a close. So
we're about to go all diesely.
No, I'm going to do one last Steam upgrade across the area, and then we'll be flipping to diesels and electrics. New things have been gotten from the workshop, which are important because I'll actually be able to get some proper electrical multiple units.
Ooh.
Which were actually running on
these lines.
These lines. Yeah, they won't have the catenary uplinks because I'm not installing third rail. It's just a pain. I can do, but it is real faff.
Yes.
And it's not officially supported no. I had enough problems with at the beginning with the roads being the wrong way around.
Yeah, we won't talk about the slight false start.
Yeah. So, what will we be doing this time? Well, seeing as I still intend to pass time, we're actually going to be doing an overview and cosmetics, because I haven't been putting down signal boxes.
Oh, that's what we're going to be doing, is it?
Yep.
Oh, right.
Southern Rail, and we're also going to be going right down to here, modern.
Or modern signal boxes.
Yeah, which means any of the ones we do come across that are already in will just be upgraded. I don't actually do much else to them, I just let them auto and random. So, what we got? Well, we don't actually have one here. We don't have one at Southampton. Yeah,
Yeah, got to have one.
yeah, got to have one.
Cool.
Gonna have to control.
Either that or you put it in where those trees are, in a little V in there somewhere.
I mean, those trees are kind of blocking line of sight, aren't they?
Yes.
Screw that rock. I didn't
I
like
like the
that.
way when you cut trees down in this game, it sounds as if you're demolishing buildings.
That's probably because it only has one sound effect.
Yep. Right.
So here we are. There's also stuff like, generic railway buildings, water towers,
Yard cranes and
more water towers. Yard cranes will probably be coming either later this time or next episode. Because depending on how quick this works, the next part for cosmetics is a marshalling yard. I did say last season that I wanted to do a marshalling yard. We never got around to it. I have around to it.
Can you turn that signal box round so it's across between the two tracks? Rotate it through 90 degrees. Put it in the middle.
Yes.
Or is it going to be a pain?
Hold on. I need... Can I stop it from snapping to track side? Otherwise... What I can do is if I just place it here. It was only snapping because it's snapping to the track. So you want it in between.
Well, it would be so they could see what was going on.
Where's the back of this? Because there is actually a back that has no... Hold on, I'm trying to see. Yeah, there is a back that has no vision out of it. So they want...
Pity.
Because they want to be able
Because
to see that.
in this position, it will be glass all the way round.
Yeah, I don't think I have an option for that.
Are we on base material? Base windows. No, that's just
That's just
Colour.
windows.
Roof, steps.
Base door, steps, base doors, postman positions, auto. No. It's only one model.
Okay, just stick it on the outside of one of the lines. Other side. Yes.
There. That way they can see out to the left, right, and forward, which is all of the signals they need to see.
Remember, they operate the points as well.
Yes. Points, signals, everything's
Yeah,
out.
about there,
About
halfway between the two.
Plonk. Yay. Of course, it's got no name. I'll deal with that later. I'm not going to go naming everything to. Right. So, here we are. We've got big buildings now. God, that looks dirty, doesn't it?
1950s tower blocks. They did have them.
Yeah.
But they were
I'm just saying, let's have a nice little zoom in. Look at the dirt on that one.
It's just sort of
Dirty.
grey.
And also umbrellas, apparently.
Yes.
I'm not going to question it. It's just that's the in-game
No,
models.
don't go there.
Just if they want to sit there in their very small. What would that be? It's not
Flat.
balcony. That's it. That's the word I was
Balcony.
looking for. If they want to sit on their balcony with a deck chair and a little parasol, you do you.
Okay.
As the
Yes.
disgusting, horrible steam muck drifts across because we haven't upgraded. Oh, it's fine. It's like, oh, yeah, all the steam and soot and all that. Oh, yeah, don't worry. There may very well be diesels at some point. Well, there would actually be diesels
So it'll go
somewhere near.
from
So it'll be,
steam
rather than
smoke-
steam smoke to
Diesel fumes.
diesel fumes.
Nice.
Fun.
If you've seen one of them buggers starting up first thing in the morning.
Oh,
yeah,
I have. I've seen one of those.
They are as
Great clouds of dirt, shit, crap, and corruption.
they are as dirty as steam engines.
I love the fact there's a massive hole just there.
Park.
Yeah.
We'll call that park.
Yeah. What we're going to do, no, is we're going to carry on. They've all upgraded with, which also means that, yes,
Maxed out the station.
which would also come on to me demonstrating that this line now has 10 trains, all of which have 4 carriages.
And it's still not enough.
And it's still not enough. So yeah, when you get a big map like this with lots of towns and you connect a load of them together, they tend to do this. Plus 220%. See, because that's what it's affecting is its target population. Originally it started at 167. And I'm now applying 212%. No, 260.
60%.
And yeah, it's actually its target is actually lower than its actual, but it's going to keep it's stable at 616 people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's also got an equal number of facilities and workplaces, so it's nice and stable. Which is nice, but it does mean that there's an awful lot of load on here, and I don't have a lot of capacity. So hopefully when the electric units come along, they're nice and easy. I just go select unit, throw it online, so I can just throw tons at the line. Maybe, perhaps,
Once you've
possibly.
electrified it.
Yeah, that's not hard, that's just laborious, and I won't do that on camera. Because I did that for the high speed. This is all high speed.
Yep.
That took a while. It is a laborious process. It is an annoying process. So what we're going to do is we'll go around. What are we going to do? We're basically going to be doing cosmetics and talking crap.
Yep. Signal box then.
Signal box. Right down
Other end.
other end. This
Oh,
is
it's ground. You want it on ground that's sort of almost level with the station.
ground that's almost level. Well, the track is snapping to the track.
Yes. Go to the right a little bit. Watching the cost go down.
It's also not snapping anymore. There. That's the closest I can get it, and it's snapping.
Okay.
place that in. You know, the generic railway buildings, you don't really find those, would you? They'd be in marshalling yards and stuff like that.
Yep.
We'll find a few of these generic railway buildings in there, along with a water tower and stuff like that. So we've got one over there. We'll need to put another one over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Luckily enough, I don't actually have many crossing points.
No, because you'd have them only where you had crossing points. You have
and stations.
Yeah, because you've got crossover, double slits.
You said it's over here. Here. Just going to make sure. Oh yeah, it has remembered because it was Southern Rail, which means it's also, yeah. It's remembered all the settings we set up before, so I literally can just plonk them.
Are these modern ones now?
They've got modern people in them. See? He hasn't, he hasn't got a hat, and he's got more. Let's try and zoom in as much as I can, and he's got like a shirt and a sweatshirt on, type thing.
Yes, tank top.
There you go. It's more modern. Yeah, totally more modern compared to. Well, I'm sure we'll come across one of the ones with the steam era, and we can see the difference. But we've got to come.
They're probably wearing a waistcoat.
That would be the word. Yeah, waistcoat. Probably a waistcoat. Just there, as close as I can get it to the station. That station is jam-packed. Look at it. Look at it. Look at them.
It's a typical Southern Region commuter station.
Yes, and at this point, there will be a tannoy announcement saying the XYZ from
ABC,
in this case it'd be probably Portsmouth, has been delayed, and then there'd just be a mass groan from everybody on one side of the station, and along with a bloody Southern.
The ABC from XYZ has been cancelled.
There's
a replacement bus service.
And then, rather than a groan, there is a lot of expletives from one side of the track.
There's a riot.
There's a riot. I would know. I used to do it.
We don't do that sort of thing.
What? Riots? No, we just hurl abuse at people. Oh. There we go.
Yep.
Blip. So yeah, for these people to get to work, they come to here and then they walk slightly down the track, around the thing, and then around. Yeah,
it's strange that it puts the staircase away from the platform.
Well, that's because that's where I'm placing it.
Oh,
as I said.
Windows, base door
roof
position.
steps, corner, side, straight, none auto. It always comes off this side. Notice that one is a straight one, but the one that's currently being shown has automatically chosen as a corner or a side or something like that. So yeah, it's automatic. It's got some baked-in randomization, so they all don't appear to be identically the same. But... oh, there'd be one. Ah, here we are. Here's one. Here's one we prepared earlier. Wow, the only sodding difference between the two is he's got a hat on.
He's got a hat on. He hasn't got a tie on, and he appears to have a waistcoat.
What's that blue thing around his neck?
Oh, that's a it's not a normal tie.
It's a sort of tie. It's not an actual tie. It's
like a cravat. That's it.
It's a proto tie. There we go.
It's a proto tie. Yeah.
So what we need to do is we need to click here. We go like this. Configure. Excuse me, mate. You have been
upgraded.
You have been modernised.
Oh, it is the what's it's different as well? Staircase.
I think it just
steam.
It's re-randomising it. Every time I do that, it's re-randomising it.
Ah.
So this is one that I'm actually gonna, because it wouldn't do that. That would be like you're stepping out onto the road. Oh no, you're stepping onto the pavement. So that's actually legit. That's a straight. That's straight. There we go. We've got a dude there, straight down. That works.
So let's say you can come out and open the gates.
Yeah, There you go. But it's also because a load of these things have got auto on it, which means it just re-randomizes it. But he is now being modernized. Congratulations. Do you feel better? I don't know. Maybe he feels better. I don't know.
Maybe. Right.
Although I've named this one the Twickenham signal bar.
Twickenham Twickers.
Except I've got another one here which would be the same. So that would have to be Rail? I'd have to rename that one Rail, I think. What the? There's a fair people waiting for the...
That would be called Farnborough. That station, that signal box.
Oh yeah.
Because that
Next one
is Twickers.
Oh, Twickenham is there.
Takes the name of the nearest.
No, that's because we gave it that one. So I think I gave it that one because I knew I'd be putting one in for the station.
Yep.
There you go. I was being intelligent. Past me was being intelligent. Now that's a shocker. Let's be honest here. That is a shocker. Did we put one in here? We do. Oh, we hadn't actually put one in here.
Oh, we need to put one in there, same as we had one in.
Naughty me. I'll put it on that side because there's going to be another line coming out.
Yep.
Now then, what has probably happened by this point is the audience has fallen asleep.
Possibly, yes. So,
notes in the comment if you have actually woken up later on. Why am I saying this? If you've fallen asleep, you won't actually know how to do it. Never mind. Ignore that.
Unless I sneeze and you notice just to turn the microphone off, that'll wake them up.
That'll wake them up. They'll be like, oh, what? What?
Hey,
how much have I missed?
I've gone deaf.
And then there's something
here.
like, I suddenly say, now that you're awake, would you like to comment on the fact that you fell asleep?
Bit like
Your punishment is to write an essay for why you fell asleep in the comment.
Yes.
Just about there, right?
Yep.
Just off the end of the station, so they can hurl. Yeah. So what you got dudes standing there, and they can just hurl abuse from the corner at him. So you lazy shit, what are you doing standing there for?
Get on that king train. Oh, there isn't one.
Just about there, just overlapping ever so slightly. There you go. Does mean the staff member still has to cross over the line, but it should be safe, you know.
They've done the training.
They've done the course from the elves.
Yes, they've had the elves course.
Right, so that's that one there. We came in on this line.
And we should now go down to Brighton.
And we go down this way.
Brighton.
Now this line has already had some of it done because we did the cosmetics at the other end. So we're going to put... Now, which side are we going to put them on? If we put them on that side, then the actual...
faces the platform, which is what it would do.
Which means I might need to go back and actually change the other one so they're facing the platform. Which means just flipping them onto the other side of the track.
Not that it matters.
See?
Particularly.
Because they're on the other side. Because I put them in... that I'd have to put them on that side. Just change them to the other side of the track so that their thing is facing... Yeah. I'll tell you what, this one is going to be... Yeah.
About there.
About there. Where are we? Croydon! Aha, ha, ha. Here's something I should note. My plan was to have the marshalling yard somewhere on the top of this hill over here. I don't know. We will have to discuss
You might
that
have to go down to Crawley and see if you can find one, put one in there, because there is one in there. It's
You mean
3
somewhere over
bridges. Yeah, you want an area that's flat. Oh dear.
You ain't going to find flat. This is what I picked over there. It is
Not.
relatively. I mean, sure, yeah, I could pick a spot and pay a lot of money and basically just level the entire place. That's a possibility with the amount of money. Hold on. I've been going all this time. I've just remembered. I'm supposed to be running time on.
Ooh.
And that's why I was supposed to run time on.
Look what we've got to play with.
Mark 1 coaches and a class.
Class
F.
British Rail Standard Class 7.
Now then, because I forgot, we've done this one, haven't we? Did we do it? Yeah, we've done this one, so we've just got Crawley to do. Right.
Yes, I reckon just north of... Oh no, it's a hill there.
While you're contemplating that, I'm going to go to the vehicle manager.
And you're going to start putting...
And these 3 lines, because they've all got identically the same trains.
putting would have.
So I'm going to select all of them.
This is going to be a bill.
This is going to be expensive. Place all vehicles.
Right, Steam.
As you can see, we do have some multiple units, but
No,
no, they don't qualify.
that's just nasty.
They just don't qualify. Here we are. Currently, we're running the A3s.
Yes.
Now, there were a load that unlocked. We did get the A4. We also got the A1.
Peppercorn A1s.
We also got a few others, but I basically deemed that upgrading to them was not worthwhile. This one, on the other hand, it's the last steam locomotive.
And it
Might as well upgrade to it.
pulls, because I believe it's
It's got a lot of tractive effort compared to what we're currently running. It's not much better, but it's got a higher top speed. Ta-da! Oh, note that when I was contemplating upgrading, I actually did it properly by pulling up one line to modify, changing one train, and then looking at the stats. So now what I can do, actually do just that. If I go edit now. Now then, we remove that, and then we put that on there. Now then, now we hover over that, and it'll tell us on flat terrain, it'll take 93 seconds to reach its maximum speed, or 2,210 meters. Currently, it will take about the same time for the current ones to reach their maximum speed, but due to their maximum speed being lower, they cover less distance. But the distance between the two is not all that much, so I probably would say that that's actually more worthwhile. Note, the new carriages we'll be upgrading to are slightly later.
right then.
So with all that said and done, now that's how I was analysing whether I would bother to upgrade to a new locomotive or not. As you can see, none of them were really a worthwhile upgrade. So we're going to stick one of those on, then we're going to go passenger. Now at the moment we've got the late bogie, but we're not. We're going to use the Mark 1s.
Green ones.
Southern Green!
Yep.
It's slightly more top speed, but the locomotive itself can't reach those speeds yet. There's one less capacity than the other ones. I think the loading speed's faster, and it weighs less. Just to demonstrate, it weighs 110 less. Has a higher loading speed. Yep, 3 times loading speed, so you'll get the more people on faster, which means you can get out the station.
Yes.
And it's it's 2 tons less, which means the train isn't pulling as much, which means it can accelerate that a little bit faster. Yada, 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 yada. And now everybody has fallen asleep because I'm trying to do technical stuff on a building game.
Yes.
And I know not an awful lot, so we'll go 3, 2.
2 brake coaches.
Yeah, we really want to break. Right, there we go. I did it correct first time, obviously.
3 brake coaches and then 3 normal.
Yeah,
coaches.
3 brake coaches and 1 normal. Yep,
Which
which is what I was going to do.
One of them.
No.
No.
And we've lost.
No.
Oh, it's reset again. Mother fuzzer.
Yes.
Right, now we have actually lost 4 capacity.
Capacity.
Do I really care about losing 4 capacity?
Not if they're quicker.
They will be moving faster, and they weigh 8 tons less.
See what happens.
We'll go with that.
Not
Have you
bad
seen the price tag?
for 296 million.
The better part of 300 mil. Considering my current account balance is
1,000 million. A billion.
1 billion, I think we can just about absorb this one, and we go. Herzog.
We let time run on and we'll look at one of the trains.
We'll have a look at one of the trains. Look at that. Look at that. It's even the right freaking colour.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's almost a Henry.
Henry.
Yeah.
I know what you're doing. I know what you're referencing. Don't worry. There you go. Look at that. Look at it.
Just
look
about.
at it.
You've got a bit more station left.
Got a bit more station left, yeah. There you go. Isn't that a lovely looking train?
Go on then. Run it on. Let's watch it go.
Hold on. I'm going to get that in the background. It's just like, too many people.
That's not a bad picture because you've got the skyline in the background.
Well, I mean, I'm just going to demonstrate with my hands. You can't see this, but the thumbnails are...
Cut down versions of this?
Yeah, they are 720p, not 1080p, which is what you're viewing. So it's physically probably about that.
Oh well, it'll do.
It basically, what that allows me to do is to cut out some UI clutter. Especially on this, because it's all around the outside. I can pick something more centrally and all the UI disappears and you just get these lovely shots. Now, if I turn it a bit more, go there, see, because the train isn't quite this way. Hold on. If I wait until the train's pulling out, I can get train, that, and that all in a line.
Go on then.
I'm going to move time. Just like that. Thanks, train. Plus, of course, with the reduced smoke, that doesn't completely obliterate the everything.
Yes.
Let's get the... Unfortunately, I can't pull my camera down anymore. To do that, I'd have to first person that and then manoeuvre the camera. Can't be bothered. So I'm going to move that. There we go.
There you are. With Crawley in the background.
Crawley in the background with the new tall buildings, which don't exist. Yeah, they don't exist.
There's one that sort of size and that's it.
Yeah.
Yes, but it's not a residential one, it's the college.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that one. But there we go. Right, that's long enough. Oh, no. I thought I was in first person mode then. I was like, no, zoom out.
Let it run.
Zoom out. I've upgraded it. It's got like nobody there. There's nobody there. Right. We better carry on. Now that we've actually upgraded the everything, and that's what I was actually aiming to do right at the start of the episode, not the end of it. Hold on. I spotted there might be a bit of an issue here. Yeah, there is an issue. Right. Every so often I spot issues like this and you just go, oh look, new bus. This should also illustrate the fact that there were new buses. We were running these, and then after a while I passed all the time, and then I went, probably some new buses, and there'd been that one, and then that one.
That one looks more like a semi-modern-ish
bus, which is why I flipped to it.
Rather than looking like a veteran bus, which is what that one looked like.
That one and that one.
Yes.
Yeah, so we've actually got buses. There are new trams. You won't see them here. This is what I class as the long distance high speed one. I will demonstrate in just a moment when I get over there.
Get to Orham.
Horsham, yes. Now then, I was running these across the board because there wasn't anything else. You know, they're good. But these ones move slower, but they're... You know, it's a bit weird. They handle the turns inside a town far better.
What the yellow ones do?
No, yellow ones don't.
Ah!
Which is why in the some of the towns I've got tram ones instead of buses. I've upgraded them to these ones. Even though they move slower and they've actually got less tractive effort, they are better, mostly because they load a hell of a lot faster. So, yeah, I upgraded one, watched it, and it did a hell of a lot better than this type.
That type.
That type works better when you've got a long-ass road. I did also upgrade the roads, big chunky ones, with bus lanes, so these little sods never get in the way. Yeah. Is it full? It is full. Here. Have a new tram. Why did that say that was bad? Hold on. Manage vehicles. That's a bit weird.
2 of them are bad condition.
Pay a little bit extra and have them at mediocre. Mostly because they are driving straight through the middle of Crawley, which will increase its pollution level, and that's why it's only mediocre. And yes, that does pull the multiplier down. And I'm trying to keep that up so that they grow, so they get more passengers. Because, you know, they're not full enough in some places. And the only reason there's not loads there is because they were waiting for buses. Yep. Screwing up repeatedly. Boink. Floating.
I was going to say.
It was the auto save. It put the unit in and then didn't bother doing the terrain changes because it couldn't while it was auto saving. Right, let's move time on very fast, because I was going to set the time moving at normal speed, but no, we're going to be moving very fast now to compensate. Probably the reason why I also said I'll have next episode as well, and next door is being very loud. I can hear it even through my headset.
That's it.
Oh, there we go. Blonk. Right, where have we gotten to? Haywards Heath.
Haywards Heath.
Assox.
Hassox.
Assox already has one.
Socks.
Hassox already has one, and as you can see, yes, we would have seen this going in.
Does it need upgrading?
Yes. Configure. Now then, that's a... What kind of staircase would that be? Because I want to keep it as it is, for the most part. Steps.
Steps.
Corner. Yeah, it is going to change some of the things around. Modern. There we go, that looks alright. Modern, that, and it's got a fire bucket there. Cause...
Yep.
There we go, that's quite nice. They come off the end of the platform. No! I just want to grab that, I want to see. 50. 60. Nope.
No, they're not quite, are they?
This is a relatively short line, but they get quite close to the previous train's top speed. So yeah, it's probably not as good, but you know. I mean, yeah, you're thinking, how would they deal with these ones around here? Well, that guy there just yells at the dude in there. Because he's looking out, he'll just have a little bit of a yell. And they just, yeah, they have to walk down the side of there and then climb up. So I might turn that into a corner one so they don't have to go very far.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to configure this one, because it's wrong. Southern base material. Actually, I want this to look exactly like it is. So the base material, I think that's that one, isn't it? Oh no, that's that.
Brick red mixed.
Yep, it was brick red. Base window. Same. Roof.
That's gable.
Gable end.
Do you look at sloped? Let's have a look at the lot.
Sloped.
Yep.
Oh, got some new aircraft.
Flat.
Flat top. Right. Really? I don't like it. It looks horrible.
Neither do I.
Flat looks horrible.
Gable is probably the best one.
At least the dudes stand out and they get cover from most of the crappy weather.
Yep.
Base door position.
Left end, right end, both, none.
Oh right, that's the base door. That's down there. Okay.
Fire buckets, yes.
Yep. Don't care about lamp.
That's interesting. When you put the fire buckets in, the seat
Oh,
the
both?
changed.
What?
Staircase changed when you put the fire buckets.
Yeah, because the fire it's on auto. Remember? Steps. Auto.
Yes.
Corner. So they don't have to quite walk as fast.
Try taking the fire buckets out and watch the staircase.
Okay.
That doesn't do it.
As I said, it was on auto before.
Ah,
All the ones that are on auto are automatically they recycle every time. We had that last time.
yeah, I'm old and crap.
Modern. Yeah, he's also got a lab this time around. There you go. That's it. That's everything I wanted to do with that one.
Yep, done. Configured.
And Brighton has now been upgraded to a modern one, and it looks almost the same as it did.
Yes.
Oh look, they can walk in there, deal with that, and then walk out and up. Or what will probably be is there'll be an internal one as well. So walk in, then up. We've got a dude on the inside, a dude on the outside, so we can yell at him when there's a train coming down that way. That's why I selected both.
Yes.
Yep, that looks about right.
Right, now then.
So many people!
That's the coastal route, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the coastal route.
But it's further.
I was going to say, oh, that one should reach it. No. Chunks of it are further. Now then, look at Worthing. Look at that.
Wonderful wobbly Worthing.
Oh, this is going to be an entertaining one.
Almost underground station.
Yeah.
10,000.
There's something I need to do here, don't I?
That.
Auto. Roof auto. Steps. I remember now, yeah. I was modifying one, not laying a brand new one, so the settings are still the randomised ones. Look. Okay, so we're going to go through, and we're now at Little Lambton. Lamb. Can't put it in this side. Oh, I can. Oh, brilliant. There we go, just like that.
Yep.
It's going to be interesting when I eventually get around to laying the trackside fencing. Especially this section because there's a road right next to it. It's like,
Definitely you'd have fencing. You might get away with it out in the wilds, but not in a town.
Exactly. Bonk. And that one we have now at Bognor.
That's big and Rogis.
Look how close they are. You can spit and reach the other one.
Yes.
Don't get an awful lot of acceleration down there, do they? Oh! It sort of plugs into the road depot. Brilliant. There you go. Don't really have to worry too much about people getting onto there. I can just...
Yeah, I've just realised. In reality, Bognor Regis station is on a branch line. Joins the main line at LA.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Nope.
It's just not worth it.
Right.
Portsmouth! Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, what?
Bring it this side of the track then.
Hey? I was going to say, oh look, phasic.
Basic signal boxes. Neat trick.
I don't particularly like the fact they built a whole bunch of houses right next to them.
That's alright. That doesn't matter. In reality, that's what happened.
We can go on this side because then it's still close. Right, that's Portsmouth. Fareham?
Fareham, we did what station go? Fareham?
Yeah. There we go, there's Fareham's.
Back to...
And we're done.
To Sutton. Doesn't that right, does it?
Yeah, this is the first one we put in.
Yep.
Hence why no name. Well, there we go. We did a full...
a full walk round with 50 bits.
A full walk round. Explained a few things. Demonstrated each town as we were going along. The massive amounts of passengers. Let's just see. I've been putting stuff in. Oh yeah, air's actually a thing now. It's never going to...
Not in my...
Way.
We've made a massive profit.
There's a little grumbling point. Air in this game is pretty much...
Useless.
Because things can't leave the map. Who'd need... zoom out. You'd have to put one like somewhere down here and connect it.
Fly it to the opposite corner.
And fly it all the way over here to make it even remotely worthwhile.
Yeah, Southampton to Southend-on-Sea.
It's like, not going to happen. New bus. And...
two electric?
Two electric. Just to demonstrate... Yeah, these are actually the English ones. Just to demonstrate how shite they are.
Because they're slower.
Because, I don't know. We have looked at these before. These did actually show up in the last series, and they are shit.
65 miles an hour when the locos are doing 90 something.
They are
tractive effort is only 100.
Yeah, when you compare that to a Steam. Yeah, you compare the two, and they're just like, why? 561. 561. Would it be the maintenance? Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be the maintenance is why you're doing it.
Fraction. It's about a third the cost.
What you'd do is you'd use those for possibly branch lines.
We haven't got any, so...
We don't do branch lines. There's no real point.
So what have you got in the way of diesels? Haven't you got anything English?
Diesels? No, not yet. Not yet. That'll be in the 60s. A little bit further on, and then they start unlocking.
Yep.
So, we're going to whiz time on again, because, we would have been further along if I hadn't forgotten for half the episode.
Oops.
Same difference, This is me we're talking about here. I always forget something. Meanwhile, they're all sort of all buzzing around.
Doing their thing.
I put bus lanes in. Which work. It keeps the idiots out of the bus away. The buses can flow a bit better. Only really, this Southampton was a test, in essence. 45 people waiting. Okay. How many are on the ship? 70.
70 of 85. So.
Yeah, you can't buy this ship anymore.
No, because it's an old walking beam engine.
He's old.
You've got a model of one of him.
Oh, I was going to say, yeah. We'll follow this one for a bit. Hold on. There you go. While we finish off, we'll have a little...
We'll have a little cruise up Southampton water.
Yes, and the fact that, you can't buy this one anymore. The most recent one that was unlocked is actually a screw driven. So there are, if I go right up to date, there are no paddles.
Yeah, even fishing.
Nothing to see here. Which is what it was actually saying, nothing to see here.
This is.
I mean, let's be honest, I was looking around at some point and I spotted something and I hovered over and it said nothing to see here. I clicked on it and it was a bear.
A bear in southern England.
Yeah.
Must have escaped from the zoo.
Yeah. This game is just it's drunk. It's like, go home, game, you're drunk.
Go home, game, you're drunk.
But as we're pulling in, I can click here and just demonstrate quickly. That's what we got available: a stern wheeler, a last side wheeler, and a screw. Why am I not upgrading? Well, capacity 150. I'm not even filling this one.
Nope.
There you go, maintenance high. I've got it on maintenance, so it never actually goes below this. It'll always stay at 50% condition. Because when I looked at it, it was actually very bad. That's it. It's actually cleaned up. It was this kind of colour all over.
It was decidedly dirty.
Oh yeah, it was broken. There you go, it pulls in. Does the engine at the top?
Engine doesn't stop.
No, it's slowing down. There you go.
Oh, it does actually
It does.
stop.
There we go. We'll stop here, looking at this. Next time we will start from here and then quickly whiz off and deal with the cosmetic marshalling yard, which does absolutely nothing except that I wanted to be there because I didn't get to do it last time.
Looks pretty.
And also I'm passing time without actually just saying, oh look, I've passed a load of time, look at my bank balance, yay! You don't get to see it.
See, you're back up to 1 billion again.
Yeah, we've got more money than we started with, so we already made back those trains.
Wow.
Yup.
And that took 3 years.
It's a money-making machine. We don't have to worry about money anymore. Let's put it that way.
Good.
Yeah. No more going cap in hand to the quote-unquote government. Because now I can build lines and have time running while building the lines because I don't have to worry about the maintenance cost because I'm making more than enough. So, on that note, thank you for watching. Until next time, this is JC and Chipmonk out.
Bye.